What's up, guys? Mower Medic 1 here, and today we have hanging in the air is a Mclane reel mower, and the chains are just completely stretched and worn out. And I don't think that these chains are even the right ones. This one was broken and it fell off, and it's almost like bicycle chain, and it's just not heavy duty enough for, gas powered equipment like this. So we're going to put number 40 chain back on it. Now number 40 is a little big, but it'll work just fine. That's all I got. So one thing you want to look for when you're replacing chain is to make sure that your sprockets aren't worn out. As you can tell, this one is just worn out. It's not too bad, but it's worn out to the point to where the tops of the sprocket teeth are sharp, and you can tell here where the chain is worn down into the sprocket. Now the customer was called, and he doesn't want to spend all the money to replace the sprockets. He just wants to get another season out of this machine, and he's going to call it done. When he does, he's just going to sell it and buy a new one. So we've got a couple chains to replace today. We have the main drive chain here, and then we're going to replace the one for the drive for the self-propelled wheel here. I've already just got the self-propelled wheel out of the way. We'll bolt this back together here in just a little bit, and we really need to replace this chain as well. It's got a lot of slack in it, and this chain, there's no room for adjustment. You can't move these gears or these sprockets out to tighten this chain. So when this chain gets worn even a little bit, it's best just to replace it. Oh, I can hear the keyboard commandos now. Oh, Mower Medic, you're doing it all wrong. You need to buy a chain breaker. No, you don't. I used to replace chain by the real fools, just like this, when I worked for the Dixon. Oh, hello. When I worked for the Dixon dealership. Those Dixons were all chain drive back in the early 90s and late 80s. And I replaced a crap ton of chain on those. And boy, let me tell you, this way that I'm fixing to show you how to cut this chain is probably the easiest. And most everybody has one of these little whiz wheels. So the object here is to just grind your pins down that you want to replace. Just grind them flat with the strap, and then we're going to punch the roller pin through. And it's as easy as that. Alright, so once you get your piece of chain cut, we're just going to install it. Let it go on down. And we will connect the links together with a new master link. Roll this up just a little bit. Go ahead and install your master link. Just go ahead and install your tie strap. Now when you go to put your Masterlink clip on, the rule of thumb is to always install the clip in the opposite direction of chain travel. So this chain is going to be traveling upwards like this, so clockwise as you're looking at it now. So you'll want to install this clip towards you like this. Now we can just adjust the tension on the chain. On this particular model, we'll just move this whole block upwards just a little bit, and then you want, you know, just about a 1/4 inch of deflection at the widest point in the chain. And once you do that, just tighten up your nuts or your bolts and you're good to go. Alrighty guys, hey, we're going to repeat the same procedure with the motion drive wheels here. Go ahead and bolt them back into their saddles here, and then I'll cut the chain and put this chain on here. Oh, I know I can get one more link out of it. Come on now. Just have to stretch it just right. Do you know you can stretch chain? I didn't either. Boom. Now, this master link is going to be a booger bear because you can't get in behind it right here. So what we'll have to do, we'll have to roll it around to where we can get to it on the back side of that, and I probably won't be able to get the camera in there for that, but we'll try. Now here's a little trick that I've used over the years. When you run out of hands and you need to keep this chain from flopping everywhere, just zip it up with a zip tie tight like that, and that will pull your links together enough to where you can get your master link in. Once you get that master link in there, now you can roll this chain around. Obviously you'll cut the zip tie, but that sure helps. When you don't have enough fingers. I went ahead and cut that zip tie out of the way. It was putting that chain in a bind just a little bit, enough to where I couldn't get my side plate on. Caught myself. All right, that one is installed. And the last chain, just need to find the master link wherever it's at. Where is she? Oh, there it is. Man, sometimes when they are rusted up like that, there are a PIA to get off. So when you cut this chain, or whenever you are counting these links, see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So whenever you cut your chain off of new roll, you'll cut the 23rd link off to where it'll be the same length. So when you come over here and you're going to count your links, you're going to count all the way to 23, and then you'll cut the 23rd strap off, and then you're good to go. Alrighty, I'm going to use my zip tie trick again. Now they make a tool for this that's got a worm gear, and it's got two little fingers that'll actually help you pull this chain together. But this will definitely help you. And this one's going to spin this away. So we're going to install the clip like this. And then cut the zip tie, and then you're good to go. This thing is perfectly tensioned now. This is the one chain that you have to keep an eye on, or it'll absolutely start wreaking havoc. It'll make your blades chatter if it's got slack in it, and you don't want that for sure. Slide your guards back on. Put your bolt in here. And then slide your drive belt back on. I don't like the way that this is set up. This customer has done a Harbor Freight Predator engine swap on this thing. And he said the belt guards wouldn't mount up to the engine. So what happens is when this thing is running, this belt is flopping and everything's trying to turn when it's not supposed to. I may try to come in here with a bolt, one on bottom and one on top, and see if we can't get this belt from just flopping around. Woo-wee! trying it, guys. Hey, I'm kind of raspy today. My hadn't been feeling good the last couple of days, but hey, we got this little old Mclane reel mower going again. Hey, if this content helped you out, and I know it did on this video, give me a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. And while you're there doing that, go ahead and click that bell to get all my new videos. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Mower Medic 1.